Well, greetings. I'm Mr. Al Keller. I've been teaching here at Veritas for 9 years. In the fall, of course, I teach Omnibus. Omnibus 4 primary, 4 secondary, which covers the classical world. 5 primary, which covers from the fall of the Roman Empire to the Reformation, and 6, which goes from about the revolutionary period, the last part of it, to the modern world. You know, a lot of people ask me, what is Omnibus all about? And I'll tell them, well, I have no idea. I've been teaching it, but I don't know what it is. But it's very clear, If you look at history, history is looking at the great times and the great people in those times and the great events in those times. Omnibus looks at the authors and tries to evaluate the time through the eyes of the author. It's a concentrated look. And if you watch the books in the curriculum, they go time. If you start in primary, you'll start off with Iliad and Homer, that's the first one. Then you go into Plato, Nicomachean Ethics by Aristotle. You see that it flows in time. Get into secondary, you'll go into Joshua to Esther and covering that period, the books of the Bible there, again flowing through time. But the important thing is all of this is the students get an opportunity to look at these times and evaluate them through a kaleidoscope of perspectives. They'll have psychology. We can get into Sigmund Freud's interpretation of dreams in 6. There's definitely philosophy, history, theology, science, mathematics, Euclid's geometry, all kinds of perspectives. And it allows them to deal with the world in real life. Now, you're preparing them, and this is what it's all about, I'm sure. This is why you're spending the money to send them to a place like Veritas, which is very good. It's a super institution. I really love teaching here. But you look at the university, they're going to challenge your students. They're going to challenge them, and as we well know, they're going to challenge them at the place you don't want them challenged. But they're going to be prepared to deal with it. And as they deal with that through the religious, the cultural world that they've had to work with, they will have the material not only to excel in the university world, but also not only to excel, but to maintain their identity and their own worldview. I think this is why you would send them to Veritas. Well, I hope so. And if you hear them laughing a lot, well, I try to keep them interested and keep them laughing. Okay? Have a very blessed day. And I'm glad this one is over. This is hard,